everyone. I'm Ada from Poison Rock. I'm really honored to have with us a new finally an 80s band, Star Crystal. I want to start, since we are like, there is a lot of people here, it's like a party, to just introducing each one of yourself first of all.
Alex is gone away, is late a little bit. And then Eli keyboards, it's left near Eugene. Eugene bass and Max drum. And I am Susanna, vocalist. And together we are Star Crystal.
Okay, so it's an honor to, and I hope everything is going okay. How are you, all of you guys? How is it going?
Yes, all okay. No problems. We are safe. Thank you for asking.
That's the important things, and hopefully that everything is gonna be okay. I mean, then I wanted to ask you, of course, how Star Crystal started, because I mean, it's not usual, to have a proper 80s band, proper 80s vibes. Sometimes you have some influence from the, I don't know, heavy metal, trash. You're like probably that 80s vibe. So how Star Crystal, all of you guys joined together? So the beginning of everything.
Okay. It's the story of Susanna and Alex, actually. How they meet each other. And they decided to play music because from their youth, Susanna was the vocalist and singing, and guitar was guitar player, and they played. They found each other and decided to create a band because they listened to 80s, like you said, the very great era of rock music. We really like it and listen it every day, and till now we're discovering new bands. They're awesome. Yes. Because there are a lot of old bands and they are unknown. Some of them.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Different countries, it's very good bands. We like them, and that's you said that we have the 80s vibe.
Yeah.
I agree with you because we listen a lot of this.
Yeah. And I mean, of course, this is a question that I want to ask about to Susanna mainly, since she's the vocalist, let's say the front woman. How does it feel? I mean, to be a front woman, because of course in the 80s we have an amazing front women. But how does it feel to have this, to be the first front woman, I'd say, of today, and from the, let's say, with this 80s vibe? Do you take some inspiration from other front women from the 80s, or you're trying to recreate your own style being today, like more contemporary?
I'm always listening band Vixen, Heart, Guns N' Roses, Tina Turner, and I was to be, and I want to be like a woman, rock woman. Because in our country, rock music, it's not important, is not popular, only pop music. And I want to, and I want to be a very big woman, like a singer.
Yeah.
And I always listen in only rock singer, and I work in my voice. Not
like
yes. Yes, and I try every day to singing like Tina Turner, like some like Whitney Houston,
like lioness on the stage. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I to be like in my childhood.
Yeah, and that's important, because really today nowadays with the, let's say, new, but let's the contemporary band, apart from band like Vixen, like Pillars, the new band, we have rare woman doing this 80s music. Usually it's more extreme metal, or like you said, pop music. So I'm really happy to see a woman doing from the 80s, because of the 80s too as well. So And for the guys, I want to ask, of course, which are your influences? Because I understood already, Susanna. So for both of you, which are your main influences, guys? About can be any type of music, just in general. If you
So
want
in
to answer
general, of
slowly.
course, okay, yes, I will start, then guys will answer what they listen to. Yes, when I started to play music, I liked rock, but different genres. It was, and all the genres was old genres from 80s, from 90s. So when I started, I really wanted to play that music. I really like it. That's why I decided I really wanted to play the bass. Yes, I really liked at the time Metallica. I liked AC/DC. I liked what else? Iron Maiden. So different styles. Yes, Def Leppard and
Well, yeah.
White Snake, of course.
Always White Snake. We waiting David Coverdale is one of the biggest voice ever.
Top of the top.
Yeah.
Yes, agree.
Yeah.
Yes, I listened to every music, rock music that I had in my neighborhood. I would say like this. Okay, Max.
Till, как сказать, до вступления в группу. Before I joined to the band, I listened to more heavy style of music, like Slipknot, Lamb of God, Lordi. No, Lordi.
Lordi, cool.
After, when I joined to the band, sure, I began to listen glam metal, like Whitesnake, Dokken, Guns N' Roses, Def Leppard, Motley Crue, you know.
Yeah. So we have one left. Which are your main influences?
Okay, I like a band with Whitesnake. Yeah.
Yeah, you have my approval.
Rock band, 80s.
Yeah.
80s, yeah.
Yeah.
Def Leppard Company, yes.
Yeah.
Aldo Nova.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the 80s, usual 80s vibe, but some things as well from the heavy metal, but always from the 80s. So that's 80s and some 90s vibes as well. But I listened and really saw as well the video clip you guys released. And as well in the music video, there is this, this atmosphere that you can find, for example, in Whitesnake video. There was one particular video, I remember the name of the song, was black and white things, and it reminds me a lot of Whitesnake, the video. That's beautiful. And I was speaking about the album. The first album was, if I'm not wrong, correct me here, Follow Me. Is it right? So what we can say about the first album? What is the story behind it? Because of course, before being at the beginning, it's always like a challenge. So I was putting out the first album, how the people reacted to it, the fans all over the world.
So our first album, we prepared a lot for it, because before it we played. We sing not in English. We sing in Ukrainian. So
beautiful.
Then we decided to create the whole new album, which would be in English, and that will bring a foreigner people, audience from Europe, from USA to us. And we decided we thought a lot, we created a lot. Our time, we didn't waste our time, and we tried to create very good songs, which will remind people of 80s, because it's our love, and the same. We try to find such audience.
And there is some, like a topic behind the first album, like some things that you wanted to spread, like a message or something that you talk mainly about in this album, Follow Me, or is just experience from personal life?
All the songs, I think it's more like experience, not one particular message. So it's different songs are taken from different stories of our life.
That's
For
beautiful.
example, Don't Give Up is very close song to us, and especially to Alex, the guitar.
It's typical songs about situation today in all over the world.
Yeah, we're seeing too much, unfortunately.
Yes.
Too many. And about the revival of glam, I like this name. So what is about revival of course, I mean, I can understand what it's about, but I want to hear it from you, because is your point of view about revival of glam music, glam life, or is in general revival of glam? Like, what is about?
In general, it's about album about love, and we want to look for all world. We are really band from 80s and come back to 80s to emotions, sexy, glam,
pure, like
rock and roll, yes.
Funny. Yeah, not like some serious metal. There is
and sexy clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, that and as a like let's say like a way of composing. That's more for them as well for your vocal skill as well. Which you think what is changed between Follow Me and Revival Glam, like in terms of really like technical part? So this is more tough to the technicality. Okay, we can fuck up English. It's okay because I'm not good at it as well. So the technical part of both albums, what is changed in your opinion? If there is some changing?
Different sound, and we stay. Женя, как сказать, мы стали намного увереннее.
Yes, we started to play and create music and be more confident in creating and in playing. So we grew up like bands, like musicians, and this our second song, second album is like our soul, our masterpiece. It's our like top of the music at that time.
So, but you are preparing as well to releasing a new album.
Yes.
So, what is about this new album? What is difference? What we can expect?
There are different genres.
Okay.
If you hear, not like we always experimented with genres. We have some mixture between different genres of 80s music. Sometimes it's soul, sometimes it's hard rock, sometimes it's more heavy. Yes, if you listen to our song, we released a video on it. Come On Baby, it's more like it's more heavier song than our usual, but we like it and we decided to create such song. So we work on different styles, and actually right now you see Susana is in our studio. Recently we finished it. It's very cool. We very like it, and you will listen to our new third album in future.
Yeah, I was asking about if there is a date of release or something that you have in mind.
Date of release, we don't know about. We don't. No, sorry. I will say.
Now we're only working on our song.
Okay, you're still working. Okay.
So no release dates at that time.
But we can expect something in 2024 at least.
Yes.
Maybe even. Yes.
We're working on our next album, and we have 3 songs to recording.
Okay.
And writing 3 or 5 new songs.
So it's getting closer and closer, step by step. But And usually, I mean, because of course I didn't ask that, you are like doing everything by yourself, recording, mixing, or you have, I don't know, someone else that is not in the band that's doing the mixing of the album, some labels, or you're doing everything by yourself?
At this moment, we're doing everything by ourselves, but we have only one friend who will help us in future with mixing, with recording. So
congratulations, guys. So, I mean, if you did all the work by yourself, congratulations. It's not easy. And for the sound that came through, that's beautiful. I really congratulate.
Only patience.
Yeah, that's special. And I mean, and what is something that you really loved about the 80s? Because of course, for being so faithful to the 80s and your own in the music, what is something that you really loved? That could be as well, you know, something that you maybe experienced, maybe if someone was born in the 80s, like you remind, it could be not only the music, even something that you remind that loved about the 80s. Of course, it's for each one of you, that's that question.
I think it's in general because we really like that music, we really like that style. It's not like this at this day. These days it doesn't look like it looked at that time.
Yeah.
So we really like that era that was in 80s. Right now, it's not our style, not our way how musicians should look and how they should play.
Yeah. And usually, how you work while you're recording the album? You just gather all in the studio, or sometimes you send each other files via, I don't know, a computer? I don't know. How is a typical day of recording?
Right now, before I would say right now, yes, we create all three. We create not create, sorry, we record our parts.
Okay.
Bass, keyboards, and send to the studio where is Susanna right now. Yes, and Alex, guitarist, he's also usually in studio, and they take our parts of instruments and put their instruments on top of our song. But before, a couple of months ago, we were together and recorded all together in one studio. Played come together. If only Max plays, we come together and help him what he needs. So
yeah. And I want to ask about the releasing of when you release like one of your albums, it's released like only digital, or as well you release it like physical copy or vinyls. Like, how did you release usually your music?
We release digital on all our digital platforms. Spotify.
Then physical CD.
Yes, also create musical CDs for fun who still likes physical emotions, physical touch of something.
Yeah, it is important. I mean, loving the 80s is important.
People like to collect CDs, vinyls, etc.
Yeah.
So we also give to people.
And our fans can buy our CD on our concert everywhere.
Yeah, but I was speaking about concert. You had like you played at Metal Days, if I'm not wrong, last year.
Yeah,
how did it go? Because it's a huge festival, and I saw something on Instagram. Like you were having a lot of fun. How was it?
Our first big festival.
That's good.
And it's very cool for us, for our band, and we meet a lot of bands who watching on MTV where we was in young.
Yeah.
It's a good moment.
Yeah. And about the live part, you are planning to do something live, like you did it before some touring and for the previous album already, or you're planning to do something in the future, like I was gonna the situation like about to like playing live. You
We're
get a
still,
chance to tour a little bit in Europe.
yes, we tour all the Europe, all across the Europe, still playing, and even in COVID we played when yes,
Ooh, you were the lucky one.
we played in Bulgaria, yes, in Romania, if I'm not mistaken. So we play all the Europe. Played in Sweden. We played in Susanna.
What?
Countries,
What?
countries where we played.
Ah, okay. I remember. It's a lot of countries. Romania, Bulgaria, Croatia, Hungary, Italy.
Really? Next time you're in Italy, I want.
Yes, Genova. Genova, it's a good place in Italy. Switzerland, a lot.
So that you know that's beautiful and it's important because it's not easy that a band. I mean, especially today in this. I mean, with all because there are so many bands out there. It's not easy to immediately after two albums go to touring so much, and so you have already a big career behind you. That's a good, beautiful things.
Yes.
And do you have some nice memory about touring about this place, like some particular nice memory that you want to share? It could be funny memories or some beautiful places that you see and I don't know, they stick in your mind until today while you were touring.
Oh, we had a lot of stories, and we need a good tour. We need to remember it, and we need to
Write
write
it
down
down. Yeah.
to remember. Yes. Actually, I would say for myself, so I remember the Genova in Italy when we came there on our bus. It was wonderful, yeah, like in fairy tale, these big ships. Ships, yes, it was wonderful and very narrow streets.
Yeah, small
So
streets.
only
Yeah,
one people can, can go
but
with.
imagine here in the south, in Sicily, it's even smaller. So everything
Oh,
is smaller.
yes,
So,
we have instruments, keyboards. They're very big, very long, and it was very difficult to go with all
yeah.
our.
Yeah, and about the situation. I mean, about music, because of course, like you were saying before, I think Susanna mentioned that. Then in Ukraine there is not such a huge, big let's say glam heavy metal scene, but it's
Mhm.
how is the scene in music in general in Ukraine, because of course we know all about the other country, but there are some as well. I don't know, a metal venues where you can perform. Because I know people that perform in Ukraine as metal band, like black metal. I'm speaking
Mhm.
for bands like you. There are how is the scene?
Э, Ксюха, расскажи про как состоит ситуация с
In
клубами, да, в
Ah,
Украине, клубами,
uh,
ну,
all music who watching people in TV or radio, it's a pop music, only pop music, and sometimes some bands who play pop for to elementary rock
Okay.
to call rock band in Ukraine, but it's not true because really rock band from Ukraine, it's Ginger. It's really yes
She's
from Ukraine,
yeah, and she's
and
an amazing voice too.
yes, I know one band synoptic, some elementary, yes, rock music, but Женя, какие они еще играют элементы? Synoptic.
Doom,
Doom metal, yes.
Yeah.
And it's not interesting. And for all people listening only pop music.
Okay. So it's
It's not interesting.
It's like Italy. I mean, we have maybe some band but the band are like, just band from the city, just playing here in the city or in some small bar or venue. But for the world, we have just Italian pop music, which is a famous festival we have of pop music. That's it. We don't have anything else. So we are kind of similar. That's sad. But because I think there is good music hidden in some places. But before I wanted to just ask you, because of course, each one of you, of course, has a skill, like playing an instrument, you're a vocalist. Before we just going to end the interview and talk about the current project, I want to ask you, for each one of you, your main inspiration as a rock guitarist, as a singer, as a keyboardist, as a bass player. So this is singular question, like who is the biggest inspiration that you had in your life?
Тут вы ваши самые вдохновляетесь вы какими музыкантами?
I get inspiration from Elestepario Siberiano. Maybe you know, it's mostly digital. Digital drama. Он больше рекординг называется. То есть он не даже не вживую.
Session player.
Session player. For sure, I like drummer of Whitesnake. Tommy Aldrich is top of the top, you know.
It was the same and never get old.
Yes.
Okay,
For now, it's enough.
I would say that Tommy Aldrich is always looks the same.
Yeah. And for other you, which are the main inspiration, like for each instrument you play, like while you were growing up, like I want to play like him or like her.
Jordan Rudess, my favorite, my teacher.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, when I started to play in the bass, I didn't have really one favorite bass player. I just like the musicians. I like different music. I'm not like a bass player. I like musicians. And they can play on different instruments. I don't think like I want to be like that or I want to be like him. I like in general, if the musician creates a good music, I like it. Recently, I started to listen more for vocalists, yes, and listen a lot of Coverdale and a lot of all vocalists from 80s because I really inspired them, I would say.
And we have the last one, Susanna.
Oh, when I was a child, I want to be like Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, and my dream not come true because Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, it's over. Yes. And right now I sometimes to text with Lorraine Lewis in Instagram and sometimes Debra Miles text only in Facebook. And I think in the future maybe we're singing together. We're playing together on one stage.
A festival.
I don't know, maybe Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, so before we ending, so basically will be a new album coming out in the future, some live as well, some like concert you're planning to do in the near future as well.
Yes, we're already booking some tours. Susanna, tell more please about it.
About tours, I know only it will be April, May, sometimes I don't know, in January.
Okay.
But I don't know what is the city and what is the country. I don't know.
People can get information through the official social media and website when it will be the time. I just want to do a big ending, just saying thank you to each one of you. It was really a pleasure meeting you, and I hope to see you in Italy. And I just we were happy to be in touch with every one of you, because I want to really help to make you know the other real musician from the 80s, the pillars, let's say. So because you just have to play in the Sunset Strip, so who knows? I know people that plays daily in Sunset Strip, so we can create a big connection. So I won't forget that. And thank you for this opportunity to knowing every one of you. And Susanna, you're an amazing front woman, and all of you guys, it was a really pleasure. And I wish you good rest of the day and of the evening, because it's already evening in our country, I guess. I'm done. So thank you so much. And
thank you too.
I wish you all the best, and stay always safe, and you have all Poisoned Rock support for everything. So
thank you.
Have a good rest of the days, guys. A big hello and always peace.
Take care.
I am sure